Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmasters and honored guests. It's audacious to go after Kenesha's awesome speech. So thanks for setting me up, Kenesha. I appreciate it. For those who haven't seen me yet, I'm Bill Sander. You do not see me as often as you should, as I seem to always have conflicting activities on Thursday nights. This was not the case when I decided to rejoin Toastmasters after a 16-year hiatus, but other activities have arose that have limited my participation at meetings and progress within the Audacious Pathways program. After serving 22 years in the Air Force on audacious active duty, I had not completed my degree, but did become a subject matter expert and received 2 certifications before retiring. As planned, I was able to land a job as a civil servant immediately upon retirement using these credentials. Soon after, I was able to get a promotion and move to another job when my incumbent retired. All was right in the world. Then I was recruited and hired on at my current job and moved out here. Once again, accredited to my experience and the certifications I have attained. However, in this new environment, I see a lack of good leadership and a lot of turnover, which, along with my bosses encouraging me, I decided to apply for promotion to become a supervisor. After 2 years of trying, I learned that they were looking for a bachelor's degree, even though it's technically not required. And it is a panel of people who do not know me nor had never met me out in Washington, D.C. Then I learned about our agency's audacious competitive call program, which has a vector work study where they continue to pay your salary and all benefits plus your tuition to complete your degree, and I was approved. I'm finishing up my 2nd year in the program and postured to graduate with my Bachelor's of Science in Integrative Studies with a concentration of Business Administration and Mass Communications. That's a mouthful. This fall. This semester, I have 2 classes I have to attend in person in Edwardsville on Thursdays and several other assignments that are due by noon on Friday, which can sometimes make for a long Thursday evening to get it all done. When I signed up for Toastmasters, I was on my way out of audacious scouting, BSA. I was my grandson's den leader, and he was completing his Cub Scout program and crossing over into the Boy Scouts, who have plenty of leadership. But then I was asked to join the district staff and be a unit commissioner that is like a mentor and ombudsman to Scout units, which seemed fine at the time. All right, my slides aren't advancing like I thought they would. There we go. So that's me when I'm at school. If you notice, you got I don't know if you've seen either one of these movies, you got Rodney Dangerfield on top and Back to School, where he goes to school at my age, 48 years old, to be with his son, really. And yeah, and then the bottom picture sums it all up. That's Billy Madison or Adam Sandler, where he goes back to school, and that's him in kindergarten class. That's how I feel at 48, going back to a university. Of course, we have Scouts BSA. It says 1 patch at a time, please. That's the 6 different things I've kind of been suckered into since I left the Cub Scouts with my grandson. After I accepted that unit commissioner job, when they were looking for someone to take over Roundtable, which is something I'd done before. It's only 1 day a month, right? The next thing you know, I find myself on the Council Protestant Religious Relations Committee. Trickle down effect, I become the chair for our district Religious Relations Committee and start performing as chaplain at local campouts and activities. And like us here in Toastmasters, they love their Thursday in-person Microsoft Teams and Zoom meetings. Some I feel are all being done at the same time for 4 or 5 different subjects. And most recently, I even offered to assist with the new at-risk youth, Cub Scout pack in Fairmont City at an elementary school. Hey, guess what? They meet on Thursday evenings too. Oh, but wait, there's more. My grandson's Boy Scout troop, the one I said I had, they were doing just fine at Plenty of Leaders. Well, they're about to turn over all their adult leadership because all of their Boy Scouts have completed the Eagle Scout program. So now they're asking me to come back and help out with that too. Now, yes, I do not know how to say no, and I've said no to other projects, but adding up all the times I've been in scouting, both as a youth and an adult, it adds up to 20 plus years. And just like Toastmasters, I see the value of mentoring youth. And now I mentor the adult volunteers who work directly with those youth. Last but not least is my audacious family time, as you can see here. With the other things I've talked about, I sometimes find my wife, my children, and even my grandchildren are biting for my time. A couple of times now, I found myself as a husband, dad, and or pawpaw responsibilities prevailing over everything else, even on Thursday night. I see great value in Toastmasters and what it does for us. I can contribute my success in public speaking to my former stint in this audacious organization and will continue to participate whenever I can. I hope you can appreciate my audacious predicament. Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight, Mr. Toastmaster.